So today guys, I'm going to be doing a review of the Liberty Air 2. These are pretty much an Apple AirPod, pretty much alternative. Some people don't like the AirPods too much because maybe the comfort, they kind of stick out of your ears. So this is an alternative, and at that a much cheaper alternative. So we're going to go through, do a quick unboxing, do a review, and then we're going to compare against another pair of true wireless earbuds that I really like. And I'm going to tell you if these are worth your hard-earned money or not. So let's find out today. So let's go ahead and do a quick unboxing. Just all the normal stuff. We got our charging case right here. Type C. It's got light indicators for battery. There's magnets built in here. Magnetic lid as well. We got our earbuds right here, my right and my left. Let's see what else comes in here. It's just a piece of foam, looks like. Got our instruction manuals. Most of these are already integrated into the app, so I wouldn't even worry about those. And you have your ear tips. It goes from small, medium, large, and extra large. And you have your charging cable right there. So we're going to talk a little bit about these and see if they're worth your money or not. Magnetic case. You're not coming out. Stay in there pretty nice. Pretty small case. So these Liberty Air 2. What kind of features do these have? Well, these Liberty Air 2s are 7 hours on the buds. Combined with the charging case, you're going to get 28 hours altogether. Type C charging, fast charge. At 10 minutes on a fast charge, they're claiming 2 hours. So you plug these in for 10 minutes, they're claiming you're going to get 2 hours. That's pretty good. These are only going for $99. The driver size in these are 6mm drivers, so that's on par with the Sonys, on par with the Jabras, on par with the Jabras, and many others. It comes with IPX5, and that's sweat proof. That's what they're claiming. It comes out of the box with an 18-month warranty, so that's a year and a half. 4 microphone with uplink noise cancellation. 3 times clearer calls. That's what these are claiming. And I did test it and call somebody, and the calls were pretty clear. They said they could hear me fine. You know, no issues whatsoever. These claim to have CVC 8.0 noise reduction technology, and that's integrated into the microphone system. When you're on a call with somebody, they'll be able to hear you a lot more clear because it tunes out the outside noise and boosts the audio on your voice. So they should be able to hear you a lot clearer when it comes to all that. They're claiming to have diamond coated drivers, and they claim to increase frequency bandwidth of 15%. Premium diaphragm, delivering 2 times more bass. They're claiming more bass. I have some other Anker products, and they're awesome. They get loud. They're durable. They're a really good product for what you're paying. You know, you're not paying a lot of money for this, but it's still a decent product. On these earbuds, they're claiming it has a function called Hear ID that maps your personal hearing sensitivity to create a personal EQ setting to fit you. They're claiming when you enter into this Hear ID, after 3 minutes of this Hear ID function turned on, it checks all the frequencies of your ear and everything like that, and it's supposed to develop a personalized EQ setting developed for your listening and your ears. They're claiming mono mode on this as well, but that only works on the right earbud. So what I'm saying with mono mode is you could use one earbud at a time. So most of them are your right are your slave and your left are your right's your master and your left is your slave. So the left catches frequencies off the right, so they can both operate. Now, when you put the slave back in the case, the master usually works by itself, and that's what they're claiming here. So don't get confused in thinking that you could use either one, because that's not the case. I've tried to use just the left alone with the right being in the case, and it does not work at all. But I use the right alone with the left being in the case, and it works fine. So that's what they're claiming when they say mono mode. So don't get confused when you're seeing that on all the advertising, because I think it could be misleading to some people. The earbuds are IPX5 sweatproof, but not the case. So if this case gets any moisture or whatever, most likely it's probably going to be damaged. There's no transparency mode or hear through technology as far as pausing it and hearing the outside noise. No, when you have these in your ear, it's going to create a good seal and you're going to block out most of the outside noise. But if you choose to hear a conversation while these in your ear, good luck on that, because this doesn't have any technology that enables that function. These have Bluetooth 5.0 and they're claiming passive noise cancellation, but all that comes down to is a good tight fit and seal, which will block out the outside noise. 33 foot is the Bluetooth range that they're claiming on these. So I'm going to go ahead and run you guys through the app real quick and show you what we have, show you what different types of function this has, and what it's bringing to the forefront. So here's the app for these right here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this app. You can come up here, hit that, and that's going to show you what version you're on, if there's any firmware updates available, quick start guide, user manual. So like I said, you don't need none of that paperwork we threw aside earlier, because all this stuff's going to be right here in this manual. So it's kind of hard to see with this camera, but all this stuff is in here. You can blow it up and check it out. All this user manual stuff is in here. Going to go back to these earbuds. It's going to show you how much battery life is on the left and the right. If you tap it, you go up here, and that just takes you back to the home, tells you if they're connected, last connection, help, whatever. And these are for other products up here. So you go back to my devices, go to connect, searching, we're connected up. We have a built-in equalizer, and these are all presets in here. Default equalizer. Here's the Hear ID I was telling you about earlier, and this is what you go into this if you want to map your Hear ID and create your own personalized EQ designed for your hearing in your ears. But as far as listening experience, you have default equalizers. You have all these different types of preset equalizers: sound, core, signature, acoustic, bass booster, bass reducer, classic, dance, deep, electronic, flat, hip hop, jazz, Latin lounge, piano, pop, R&B, rock, small speakers, spoken word, treble booster, treble reducer, vocal booster. So whenever you're clicking through there, it's already got a preset equalizer set up for you. And then you go over here to your touch, and it shows you what your buttons mean on your left and your right. So like a double tap on the left is going to take you to next, a double tap on the right is going to take you to play or pause it. And then you could even adjust these to your liking. If you want to change it to a voice assistant, volume up, volume down, play, pause, previous, whatever you want to do, you could do that. And then, so that's for a double tap. And then there's also a function for hold for 2 seconds. And you have on your left, hold for 2 seconds, it's supposed to take your volume down. Hold for 2 seconds on the right side is going to take your volume up. And whenever you take one out of your ears, it's going to automatically pause the music or the audio that you're listening to. But one thing I want to speak about right here is when this is claiming hold for 2 seconds on the left, it's going to bring your volume down. Hold on the right for 2 seconds, it's going to bring your volume up. This is where they fall short. This is one function that I was hoping to see work properly, and it'll let me down. I was listening to music and I wanted to volume down to see if these functions worked. So I held on the left for 2 seconds and it only went down one notch. It didn't keep continuing to go down and reduce the volume. It just reduced the volume by one notch. Now if I wanted it to go down another notch, I had to release and then hold on the left volume or on the left bud for another 2 seconds to go down one more notch instead of going down multiple notches and lowering the volume. So that's, you guys really need to fix this, Anker. You guys need to do an update on your app or figure out what the deal is. And I don't think it was an issue with the earbuds I have, because I read some reviews and other people are saying the same thing about that function. That's no good. You guys need to get that fixed up. Hopefully you guys can fix it through your firmware update. So that's the app. They sound really good. They get loud, and we're going to compare them. So we're going to compare these Soundcore Ankers Liberty Air 2 against Jabra 75T. Now I've been comparing these Jabra 75Ts to a lot of different earbuds, and these are really, really awesome right here. We're going to see how these compare to the Jabras. As far as battery life, these right here, these Ankers are 7 hours on the buds, 28 hours total with the case. These Jabras are 7.5 hours on the buds, 28 hours on the case. So you're getting 28 hours with both of these, but you're getting an extra half hour per bud with those. They both have Type-C. Fast charge times are faster on this one because 10 minutes is going to give you 2 hours, where this one, 15 minutes is only going to give you 1 hour. I read some reviews of the standby time on these Jabras claim to be 6 months long. That is awesome. You could charge them up and leave them laying there for months on end and they should still hold a charge. They both have Bluetooth 5.0. They both have magnetic cases where you turn them upside down, shake them. Mono mode is similar on both of these. They both operate with your right being your master and your left being your slave. That's the same on both of them. So you just can't use the left alone. If you want to choose to use one earbud alone, you have to do it with just the right. So that's similar on both of those. The driver size on both of these are 6mm driver size. This is IPX5 sweatproof. This is IP55 water and dust resistant. This one comes with a 1.5-year warranty. This one comes with a 2-year warranty that is encouraging you to take it out in the water. So there you go. This one has hear-through technology, where you could hear the outside. When you have these earbuds in, you could hear people talking around you if you click on that hear-through technology. This has clicky buttons, where this has like a touch sensor button. So this one you feel a physical click when you click it in to increase your volume or change the next track or whatever. These ones are limited as far as how many functions you could do, and I've already talked about I had some issues with the volume up, volume down function, where they would only go like one click at a time, instead of increasing all the way up or increasing down, because that's obviously what you want to do. These ones work flawlessly. These Jabra Elite 75Ts work flawlessly compared to these, as far as the button response, the different things you can do with the buttons and program them. These both offer the same thing, where you could program your buttons to have them function how you want. These both have 4 microphone for call technology. They're both really good, as far as there's no lag whatsoever. Bluetooth 5.0, no lag whatsoever on both of these, and the call quality was great on both of these. Fit, let's talk about fit. These Jabras fit really nice. These also fit really good, but they kind of stick out of your ear a little bit like an AirPod. You know, it's not bad, but I just personally don't like AirPods, you know, just because of what they look like. So, but that's just me, you know, that's not for everybody. These are going for $99. These are going for $179 last time I looked. So it just depends on what you're wanting, you know. If Anker could do a firmware update and fix this volume issue, and you're only wanting to spend $99, I'd recommend getting these sound cores, because these sound good, they fit good, call quality's great, there's no lag, battery life is awesome. The only thing that I don't like is the volume up and volume down. You might have to revert back to your phone to do your volume up and volume down until they fix that with the firmware update, hopefully. If you're wanting a better, maybe a higher quality, well, I wouldn't say that they're higher quality. I like these because they fit really good. They're small. Everything seems to function properly and really nice on them, and that's why I like these Jabras so much. But these are $179, so you got to be mindful. If you want some good earbuds, these Jabras are some really good earbuds, but you're gonna pay $179 for these. If you don't want to spend that much money, maybe $100, I would recommend going with a Soundcore. But hopefully Anker fixes that issue with a firmware update pretty soon. So that's my review. That's my honest review on these 2 earbuds. And I hope you guys got some useful information out of this, and we'll see you guys on the next one.